politicians have been very ready to throw mud at each other when politicians on one side or another have been caught not maintaining adequate ethical standards. Now, arguably, in the case of one recent prime minister, there was a serious issue of integrity, and that may be indeed one of the reasons as to why trust is currently as low as it is. But to some degree, one is tempted to say that politicians perhaps should often remember, people who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. The truth is, politicians of all ilk will occasionally fall foul of whatever ethical regulations we have. It doesn't help to impress the public about the quality of politicians if you then fire mud each other in those circumstances. So I think that's issue number one. It's the way in which we've turned ethics into political warfare. The second problem is much more fundamental, is that basically in many people's views, the state and the government is not delivering, right? We have an economy that is flatlining. We have public services, particularly the health service, that aren't working. And again, if you go back to the report that you kindly referred to, we show there very clearly that people whose economic circumstances are challenging, people who are concerned about the state of the health service, are much less likely to trust politicians and government than some of the case. So I think at the end of the day, the problem about trust in confidence is about a much wider problem about how the electorate feel at the moment. We're looking at an electorate that is deeply pessimistic about the state of the country, where it's going, etc., etc. And until we've got politicians who can turn that around, it's going to be difficult. And of course, Keir Starmer's answer is meant to be, I'm going to deliver. Well, fine, but delivery does take a wee while.
Hey guys, recent polling from various outlets paints a concerning picture for Labour, with scenarios ranging from holding on to a reduced majority to potentially losing it altogether and needing a coalition to stay in power. Whilst we are still years away from the next general election and polling at this stage may not be the most reliable factor or indicator, these results should serve as a wake-up call for the government. Labour needs to focus on two key areas: delivering tangible improvements to people's lives and rebuilding trust in politics. Sir John Curtice, in a recent interview, highlighted the monumental challenges ahead. Firstly, the public mood is deeply pessimistic. The economy is flatlining, public services like the NHS are struggling, and trust in politicians has been eroded, most notably under Boris Johnson's leadership. His tenure fostered a perception of double standards, one rule for those in power and another for everybody else. This not only damaged the Conservatives, but politics as a whole. Keir Starmer's government must deliver improvements that directly impact ordinary people's lives, not just enough to tout a growing economy. People need to feel the benefits. However, as John Curtice pointed out, delivery takes time, and Labour will also face relentless scrutiny from a right-wing press determined to frame them as failures, no matter their achievements. Rebuilding trust is equally daunting. Honesty and transparency are critical, yet recent controversies have left Keir Starmer struggling with accusations of inconsistency and dishonesty. Labour must demonstrate that not just their competence, but also their integrity, qualities that the public can believe in. Again, finally, media reform must be on the agenda. Without challenging the influence of outlets like the Daily Mail and The Sun, Labour's narrative will continue to be undermined regardless of their achievements or their accomplishments. And this is no small task. The government must navigate the twin challenges of delivering real change and convincing the public that it has done so. But let me know what you think in the comments. I've been Jake from Just Jake. As always, subscribe to the channel and I'll see you next time. You actually made it to the end of the video. If you would like to subscribe to the channel, which, why haven't you already, is somewhere over there. And also, if you want to watch more videos, also check out over there. I've been Jake from Just Jake. See you later.